Good evening everybody, welcome once again to a rather lusciously grown Grand Union Canal. It's Bank Holiday Sunday today. It's about 6:15 in the evening. Left it till now to come out because obviously being bank holiday, being very sunny. Firstly, it would have been very hot and probably a bit pants. Secondly, I've spent the day with my lovely family, with the kids. And thirdly, because I wanted to fish late. I don't do long sessions these days, as you know, as a rule, as a general rule. I want to fish late, perhaps till midnight, so left it till now. And as you've probably gathered from the date, you haven't seen me for a couple of weeks. I haven't been out for a couple of weeks, and as you can probably hear, half the reason why is I am very bunged up. I had a stinking cold for a good week. Felt not great at all, so the last thing I wanted to do was come and sit on a side of a canal bank. But I'm feeling okay today. And I was messaging my friend Mick, and he told me he was coming out today, so I thought I'd tag along. So I've actually got here a bit before him. But yeah, we're going to do an evening session, as I say, into dark, see what we can pick up. I had a cracking session here a couple of weeks ago. It was a lot more overgrown than it was then, but love that sort of thing. I've just bent over a few irises just to be able to reach through. Same setup as last time, really, if you saw the last video. I'm going to fish in the edge here. The canal's moving at the moment, which tells me there's probably some boats about. I'm going to fish the edge for now. Bought a predator rod with me. Actually bought two with me for fishing into dark and want to just predator fish. I can fish a couple of rods on the alarms. And I've also bought an ultralight with me as well, my Drennan ultralight mini feeder. So if I fancy going on the feeder or on the link ledger, something along those lines, I can do that as well. So I've got all the bases covered, really. But yeah, probably a reasonably long session, maybe 6 hours this evening. But yeah, hopefully we can bag some nice fish. I've got some smelt with me for the dead baiting, and for the other fishing, it's going to be maggots, worms, bread, usual stuff. Got a bit of sweetcorn, a bit of luncheon meat with me too. Now, as you can probably see, I've also got a bit of Avon Angling UK gear. I've been asked a few times if I'm going to do any merch. And I thought, why not? I've got a print on demand shop going, just started. Been doing that whilst I've had this stinking cold getting it set up. So I've got a few bits myself, as you can see as well. Probably see there. Just to check the quality, all seems good. So the shop is now live. I'll put a link to it down below if you want to go and have a look at that. And a link at the end, and I'll stick a link up there as well. But yes, lots of different items with different logos, different mottos on as well. Cups, hoodies, clothes, hats, all sorts of gear you can pick up there. And of course, by doing so, you'll be helping to support the channel as well, because all the profits from that will be going straight back into the channel. So I think it's probably about time I did a bit of fishing. So we'll get the pole set up and we'll have a go. So as I mentioned, my friend Mick will be along, I think, fairly shortly. I would imagine he'll be predator fishing, really, but I'm going to sort of concentrate on doing a bit of silvers fishing. We had a lovely tench last time out, didn't we? I've got a little bit of ground bait in alongside here, like the last time. I'm going to poke the pole through there for now. We'll also get a line going out in the middle when there's definitely not going to be any more boats coming past. Because I don't want to go out there too early, because I can chuck some ground bait in there now, but being as the canal's like 4.5 foot deep, the boat goes through, it'll churn all the bottom up, and my ground bait will go everywhere. It's not just that it's a waste of bait, but it's going to spread the nice lovely smell around as well, which is not what I want at all. Right, let's get this pole set up and we'll crack on. So let's put in. Got my usual AS3, Drennan AS3 rig on, 0.4 gram float. I have changed the hook link to a size 18 Drennan red maggot. It is so warm here. It's really, really warm. Hey. Yeah. First decent fish. Oh, it looks like a silver brie. Might be. Looks like a reasonable one. If it is a silver brie, or is it a normal brie with a red belly? Oh, clear off. There we go, his first fish of the day. Skimmer. Well, guys, it's a bit quiet. Had a skimmer and a little rudd, and a minuscule rudd, but it's not exactly going crazy. Really go. The weather's not great, is it, at the moment for fishing? Sure it'll pick up. The thing about fishing in the evening, that's why I like fishing in the evening, because it can only get better. You fish in the morning and gradually things get worse and worse, but you fish in the evening towards dark, and as it starts to get darker, it gets better and better. Generally. Oh, there we go. I just had a bite. Should be good with this weather. Must have warmed the water up. There you go, guys. A little rudd. Fab. Mick's just got a little link ledger going a bit further along. He said he just had his first bite on worm. So, just sticking to maggots for now. I think it should, it will slowly pick up, slowly get better and better, I think. Hopefully. As I said, you'll have to please excuse my rather sinusy talking today. A bit croaky and a bit sinusy. Well guys, we've had a good half an hour. It's a bit slow, to say the least. It's saying it's slow. Talking of slow, the canal has slowed down, so I think this probably means there's not any boats moving anymore. So I think it might be time to get a bit of bait out in the track, get a deeper rig on, see what's going on out there, because as I say, there's nothing going on in here at all. It says, and get some bite. What do I know? Nothing going on at all. And then we get a lovely rub. There we go. Well guys, that's a bit more like what we've come to catch in the evening sunlight. Wonderful. Shows you what I know. I'd have a net full of those this evening, that'd be lovely. Shadows are just starting to lengthen though. It's good time. Good time of the evening. But I think we will get a bit of bait out there anyway. Another couple of minutes in here and then we'll get the pole in. Just put a bit of bait on it. We can give that 5 or 10 minutes to do its magic. Carry on fishing it in here. Well, another little rudd. As I say, it's not really going crazy down here, so I'll just spend 5 minutes just getting a bit of bait in the track. Setting up my deeper kit, my deeper rig, I mean. And yeah, we'll hook this one up. And we'll get out. See what we can do in the track. Hey! Flying rod. Well guys, it's been hard going at the moment, but I'm getting a few bites. Oh, I'll go in again. It's a reasonable fish. A lovely rud. Just that light level's dropped. Just getting on the rud a little bit now. Close in. I decided it was safe to bait in the middle of the canal, and then the boat went through and changed it all up. Careful. This rud in here are absolutely so feisty. How about that? Just about in the evening sun. There we go. So I think we'll get a little bit more bait in. I'm sure it's safe to bait up out there now. To go on the drop. Perhaps they're out there in the track. Lovely little rud. Oh gosh, just picks that up closer in. Rud bollocks. Put a bit of worm on. Close in, which I don't normally do. He snaffled it straight away. Lovely job. Right, a bit of worm worked. I'll try again. It's not exactly being prolific at the moment, I'm afraid. It's a bit strange. I thought with the weather being warmer it would have been much better than this. But it's certainly hard going. I'm catching a few, but nothing particularly big and not particularly regularly. Been mugged. Oh, they seem to be on the worms down here, which is good. So guys, quick update. It's getting cold. I'm struggling to get a bite. Really hard going. Very strange. It should be getting a bit better this time of the evening, but it's really not. I don't know what to put it down to. It's definitely hard going. Yeah, it's very strange. Thought with the water having warmed up, as I'm sure it has, the last couple of days have been very warm. The water having warmed up, and I wasn't expecting to bag up when it was sunny. Now the sun's setting, I thought we would start to pick up some bites, but quite the reverse really. It's getting harder. I had about 20 minutes out in the track, but nothing doing. One tiny little rud, took the maggots on the drop. Apart from that, nothing. A bite. God, it's hard going, isn't it? Blimey, finally. There's a rud, obliging rud. Oh, I lifted him, I suppose. Let's let him. Well, rather worse for wear rud. It's been in the walls by the looks of it. It's God, me and Mick were just sat here chatting about how hard going it is. Really hard going. I've not had a bite it's my first bite probably for half an hour. We were going to stay late and we're now reconsidering, to be honest, because it's so quiet. One tiny tap on my deadbait rod, which Perhaps an eel or something like that, maybe. Been out in the track again for 10 or 15 minutes. Nothing doing at all. I can see there's nothing out there. I mean, I've got some ground bait out there and it'll fizz up if there's anything chewing away at it. And there's nothing at all. Don't think I've caught a fish over about 4 ounces this evening. Or today. Yeah, this evening.
Obviously, it was through your land, wasn't it?
Yeah. Away we go. Hello.
We only
Whee!
went to the sometimes new dots.
I don't know. Skimmer, silver bream. Looks breamy, doesn't it? It's not very big, but... Oh, it's a silver bream. That's a nice one. Ooh. Yeah, that was worth coming for. If that's a silver bream, I think it is. There we go, guys. Fantastic. Every silver bream out in the track. Wonderful.
A couple of 3 a bream mixed in with...
Come on, get away from there. Blow it. Oh, what's this? Put in a bit of elastic. I haven't put my head torch on yet. Oh, this pulley. It's got to be a bream. Would have thought. Yeah. I think. Or is it a hybrid, maybe? Bream by the looks of it. Gotcha. There we are, guys. Finally getting a few bites. Lovely bream on worm, as you can see. Fab. Yeah, it leaks off more, doesn't it, and stuff. Gotcha.
It seems to like ooze out more.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Just pulling back. I can get this shipped back in. Ooh, blimey, that's a big bite.
Is that me? Oh no.
Nah, bream. Yeah. That's a decent one. Blimey, that's a decent one. God, that's a decent one. I feel well handing that. Well, guys, there we are. It's a proper bream. Lovely job. Getting a few bites now after dark. Fantastic. We're in. We're getting a couple of funny bites. I thought it was crayfish. This is not a crayfish. Definitely not a crayfish. Oh, blimey. It's pulling elastic. The bream. It's been evening of the bream today. Oh, a nice one. Oh, a proper one. Fantastic. Well, there we are. Another proper one. I'm not going to give it too much longer now. It's gone 11:30, so we'll give it another 5 minutes, I think. So guys, let's have a look at these before we get off home. What we've got. Mostly bream, as we saw. Some lovely bream. Very lively bream. Very lovely. Beautiful. Another one. Let's find that nice silver bream. There we go. Beautiful silver bream. Wonderful stuff. Right. Let's get these few back. Nothing too huge and noteworthy in this session, but had a nice few. Nice rud. A few bits and pieces. There we go. Well, what a funny old session that was. Couldn't get anything going to start with at all. Couldn't get anything going in the edge. I couldn't go out in the middle because of the boats. Lots and lots of boats today. And when we finally went out in the track, had a few bream, that nice silver bream. But yeah, the edge has been fantastic here in previous sessions, but I didn't really want to know today. It was quite bizarre, quite strange. Yeah, funny old session. And Mick was doing some predator fishing, and he had a little link ledger out. He had a sort of hybrid and a skimmer, and we both had our predator rods out, and it's a funny old takes, sort of blistering takes that then stop, and little funny finicky little takes that don't come to anything. Mick had a fish sort of let go of the bait on the way in, and it's all been a bit strange, really. A bit of a strange session all around. But now we're coming up to June, getting into June now. So the river season is not a million miles away, a couple of weeks away, that's all. Really looking forward to getting back on the rivers. Really looking forward to getting back on the rivers. Although, you know, I do love coming up to this bit of the canal. It's a very, very wonderful bit of canal. So I think I will be back here before the river season starts. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Tight lines, enjoy your own angling. Apologies for my rather nasal vocals today, but I'm on the mend. Many thanks to the channel patrons, and I'll see you all again very soon.